All right, welcome back to another After Dark, and happy 23rd, everybody. This is part 4 of the Joseph Vincent, Michael Air Jordan career documentary. Hope you guys are doing well. Hope you guys have enjoyed this run. So far, I definitely have, and I've been looking forward to this 4th and final part. Guys, not much to say except for thanks for being here. Hope you guys are having a blast. Hit that like button, please. It helps out a lot. And hit that boost button. It helps, I think, as well. Guys, let's get ready for the last one. The link to the original video is down below in the description from Joseph Vincent, as I always do. And also, a list of channel members is down there. Shout out to you guys for having my back on videos like this. Everyone, without further ado, let's do this.
For more than half a century.
Okay, real quick. It just ended with their back-to-back champions. So we're at 92. He is the star of stars in the United States, and now it's time to take it to a global level.
The U.S. was so dominant in basketball that its collegiate players were all that was needed to win the gold.
And here's the frosting for the USSR. They win it 82-76.
Those other countries were using pros, playing against 18, 19-year-old kids. That is really unfair.
Loss after loss for U.S. basketball of these.
The Olympics would now allow professional athletes to compete for the first time, opening the door for the formation of a team.
There was an idea called the Avengers Initiative.
Moments ago, the Dream Team boarded the bus outside their hotel along the Robles.
I kept thinking that the attention would dissipate. They're going to play the first game. They're going to win by 60.
A team unlike any other.
A 6'6" guard, Michael Jordan.
The guy on the bench is taking pictures.
What may well be the best basketball team ever assembled.
United not in region so well, and watch out. So suddenly the lead stretches to 15. Oh!
The Dream Team is credited with bringing NBA basketball to the world.
Hustle, number 14 with the score. That's what people have been waiting for. Hello!
An entire generation of kids in Europe watched Michael Jordan in awe and fell in love with the game.
Prior to the U.S. beating these teams by 60 points, they pose at midcourt.
It's a watershed moment in the history of sports, not just the Olympics, not just basketball.
Yes, sir.
Never before and never again will there be such a team.
Oh, man, look at that halftime score. 64-16, Angola. Charles Barkley did warn you.
Look at these numbers. 31 straight points at one stretch. 46-1 run by the United States.
It gave birth to international stars who had nothing to do with those games in 92.
Yeah, really. We want to have this conversation about what's the greatest team of all time. You know, we talk about all these NBA teams. This is it. Forget everything else. This is the greatest team ever assembled.
But who took so much from it.
Jordan was now the reigning back-to-back league MVP, a 2-time Olympic gold medalist, and the reigning 2-time NBA champion, looking for a three-peat.
6th straight scoring title. The all-defensive team for the 5th straight year.
3 MVP awards, highest playoff scoring average in history, are incredible on their own terms, but they don't begin to explain just how great a player Jordan has been.
I don't think there's any flaw in this guy's game. He's the best defensive player in the league. He's the best competitor in the league. He's by far the best offensive player.
A lot of minutes played here.
Sorry, Suns fans.
Better get over and help Charles. No
Wait a second.
He's got the whole package, and his skill level, on top of that enormous physical package, really sets him apart from the other players.
Look at this guy. This monster.
Michael wiped it off the rack, and here come the Bulls again.
The three-peat is one of sport's most elusive achievements. In NBA history, only the Minneapolis Lakers and Bill Russell's Celtics achieved a three-peat. It had been 27 years.
So really, after all these years, I never really put it together. There's only 3 actual teams that have done it. because the Lakers did it twice. So Lakers, Celtics, Bulls.
Since the last three.
MJ wanted to be on that level.
10.4 seconds remaining. Bulls are leading by 1. Inbounds to Dumars, guarded by Scottie Pippen. Time winding down. Dumars gets by Pippen and hits the jumper with 4.1 seconds remaining.
There aren't any, are there?
Pippen will toss in. B.J. Armstrong is on the floor for the Bulls, along with Michael Jordan. The inbound to Cartwright to Jordan. Time winding down. Michael for 3. Yes! A winner! Unbelievable!
Yeah. Sorry, Pistons fans.
Michael Jordan was the most famous person in the world.
So Michael Jordan turns out to be the guy who really has everything.
He is, of course, Michael Jordan, the best player the NBA has ever seen.
116 to 104, but Johnny, 2:45 left. This thing isn't over. Pippen gets it to Jordan. Michael.
Good God. Alonzo. How many times, Alonzo?
Take a look for yourself here. 52 points, 9 rebounds, 6 assists, 21 for 35.
Beat the Chicago Bulls last night to even up their playoff series, 1 game apiece, and somehow the Knicks managed to contain Michael Jordan to just 15 points.
Upset because he was quick. Looked like he got scratched by Staunton. And he was very upset about it. And they continue on. Jordan wanted to go at him. And they're trying to calm Staunton.
We just fell apart.
You think you recover? You're going home for this race?
Do we have a choice?
Can you recover?
We don't have a choice.
When you mention the teams Jordan went through, those Knicks especially, there's some football being played.
Yeah. In the 90s, you get chucked with a forearm.
All that running through the paint.
Oh, did he show the rookie something, Jimmy?
That's insane.
He duplicated what he did on the offensive end on the defensive end.
Ooh. That timing. He knew exactly what Ewing was about to do there.
And then you couple that with all of that athleticism, then his confidence skyrocket.
Rivers, and now Jordan with some words for Rivers.
What's up, Doc?
Talks a lot of trash, and he had all, everything came together.
Shout out Thursday night with
growling sounds. Oh yeah, hustle.
McDaniel chased by Jordan.
Yep. If he would have spent 1 second complaining to the ref, this opportunity would have been missed.
Whose game is it? It's Michael Jordan.
That's right, Magic.
Chicago going on to the NBA Finals.
There you go, Starks. That's how you do it. That's respect. What's up, Chuck?
Homicidally competitive. Like really, like almost you could say he had a problem.
Dude,
so
Top Gun.
His entire life just revolved around beating other people. That's how he measured himself. That's how he measured everyone he played with.
Sorry, Suns fans.
In the finals, Jordan did as he always did and made sure to leave a lasting memory for all the spectators.
God. Nothing's changed. 5-on-1.
There is a 7-second disparity between the shot clock and the game.
What a big shot. Oh, what a big shot. BJ calming him down.
Halfway foul. The Chicago Bulls have climbed the Mount Olympus of the NBA. Chicago Bulls over 3 straight NBA championships.
We've gone through a lot. Me personally, I've gone through a lot of ups and downs, but to cap it off this way means a lot to me. Believe me.
All-time NBA Finals record, 41.
I hate to make you look ahead, but you've talked about retirement in a year or two. Could you step aside if the streak is still intact?
No. My love is strong for this game right now. That's how I'm looking at it, and I'm going to be here as long as my love is strong.
Last night, we began the
That's
show.
why I don't really want to hear anything else. Yeah, he was thinking about walking, but it wasn't until what happened with his father that he changed 100% and he was ready to go.
With the disappearance of Michael Jordan's father, tonight the worst fears have come true. James Jordan was found dead, the victim of an apparent murder.
What is still unclear and will be for some time is what effect this tragedy will have on Michael Jordan and his future with the Chicago Bulls.
In a matter of moments, Michael Jordan is expected to officially announce his retirement.
A very bittersweet day. There's a certain sadness because the greatest athlete to ever play a team sport is leaving the game. I can only imagine what it was like seeing Babe Ruth, because I think this man, I used to say, was the Babe Ruth of basketball. I've now come to believe that Babe Ruth was the Michael Jordan of baseball.
When Michael Jordan first retired from the Chicago Bulls in October of 1993, following his father's murder, the sports world was shocked. 4 months later, Jordan dropped another bombshell. He decided to pursue a career in baseball.
Pursuing the game he loved first, Jordan attempted to become a baseball player. The Bulls hung Jordan's number in the rafters as the world said goodbye to the GOAT. In his absence, a new champion had risen in the NBA.
Seconds away from the Knicks dethroning the Chicago Bulls.
To the 1994 NBA World Champion.
The NBA tried to plan for his retirement, tried to promote other players, like the Lakers' Shaquille O'Neal. But the shoe company Reebok recently canceled Shaq's shoe contract.
What is the NBA without Michael Jordan?
I think the NBA without Michael Jordan is in deep trouble.
Just being given an opportunity is something that I can feel very privileged about. I mean, the White Sox gave me an opportunity just to go out there and see what type of skills I have. And
would you like to see him come back?
Yes, I would. I think that he would be a good addition to this game.
Yeah, that guy MJ is all right.
Back to basketball.
Jordan returns to the NBA on NBC at noon Eastern.
Yes, that was 636 days ago, so 21 months after his last appearance in an NBA game. Only 5 months after his number 23.
Fun stat I didn't know about until doing that Jordan Wizards documentary. His first game back out of this retirement, he had the same amount of points as he had his first game back for the Wizards.
Raised to the rafters in Chicago, Michael Jordan has returned, and he's wearing number 45.
A lot of special moments in NBA basketball. Usually the opening game of the season, the playoffs, 7th game of the series, the finals. I don't know about you, but I got the goosebumps for this one. This is very special.
The moment is nearly at hand. Michael Jordan's return to the NBA.
Michael Jordan. Whereas Jordan is the undisputed GOAT. Like there's, really no debate.
Make a wish. Count to 3.
Ooh. That's a Michael Jordan bounce right there.
Michael Jordan.
You know, he's the greatest that's ever played.
Greatest who ever played.
Yeah.
You go right there.
No question about it.
This is when I knew. Yeah, he's back. He's for real. Rusty, but he's still clutch.
He is now back.
Shot good that game too.
Holy mackerel, Michael Jordan.
He's just a superstar. Like you said, Bill, he was a celebrity. He wasn't a basketball player. He was a celebrity.
And I'll tell you, as a kid growing up, in high school, I can't even describe what that was like at the time.
We put it on prime time, but Michael brought it to a whole nother level and took it international.
It's the magical, mystical Jordan.
And props to Magic for, he's proud of his part in all of this, but he's the first to admit, Jordan just took it to a whole nother level as far as the basketball popularity.
Tour 1995. The Bulls are 2-2 since his return, and one of the most asked questions in America, most often asked, is how is Michael doing? How is his return?
Yeah, he remembers the Knicks, and he also remembers what the Knicks did to the Bulls in the previous playoffs while Jordan was playing baseball. He ain't gonna forget this.
Jordan won the goal item, and the Shoutout starts now.
Harvard
Starks told me moments ago the Knicks still plan to have him go one-on-one, no double teaming. He wasn't intimidated before, and he's not now, and he says he's eager for the challenge.
Moments away from tip-off, there is John Starks. He's been a little bit of a slump lately offensively, but he does play Michael Jordan very well. Viewing early in the game, Kukoc on the run.
Ezekiel 25:17.
He was a jump shot monster this game.
The path of the righteous man is beset.
Look out. Starts out on fire. Michael is 4 of 5.
For he is truly his brother's keeper and the finder of lost sheep.
What else? It's 20 first quarter points for Michael Jordan.
Look, I know what it must seem like to a younger generation. Guys, it's ridiculous. No matter what LeBron does, if he's not perfect, then he's not Jordan.
Yeah.
Yeah, Jordan set a standard of near perfection.
Yeah, he did.
And I will strike down upon
That's why I gotta wonder, and I think I know the answer, but I don't like it. Will it ever get this good again? Because the league has not been like elevated since this point. So, you know, Magic and Larry, they elevated it to a point. Jordan took it, elevated it to its peak. And ever since then, it's been crawling down. It's the blow off top. Will we ever get another surge? It's been so many years.
With great vengeance and furious anger.
And did you ask, is he back?
Those who attempt to poison and destroy my brother.
55 points.
There were times where you could make a legitimate argument that collectively a team may have been better than the Chicago Bulls, but they didn't have MJ.
And you will know my name is the Lord. When I lay my vengeance upon you.
How did he bite for that one so much? I know an awesome play is about to happen, but okay.
And you will know my name is the
Okay, what I'm assuming is Starks is going to play out thinking that MJ's going to do a blow pass to the right.
Lord.
Oh, yeah, what a fake. He got him.
When I lay my vengeance upon you.
Gotcha.
Wellington with a jam.
So he waited the whole time for a double team, and once he finally got double teamed, bang.
The ability to take the game 20 years into the future where he has no fucking peer. There was no arguments about who the best guy in the league was.
The Chicago Bulls were an unstoppable force during the 1995-96 campaign.
That 95-96 Bulls team is the greatest professional sports team I have ever seen in any league at any time.
Yep.
And Michael Jordan's first full season back after giving baseball a try, the Bulls won an NBA record 72 games in the regular season.
When they terrorized the playoffs.
He's back.
As the Bulls now extend their record to 9-1.
With the addition of Dennis Rodman, the 95-96 Bulls were an unstoppable juggernaut.
One of the toughest things about this job is that we're always...
We're an unstoppable...
Superman, Batman, Rodman. Bulls and 6.
Juggernaut.
One of the toughest things about this job is that we're always under pressure to come up with different superlatives to describe the heroics of Michael Jordan.
That's a cool view.
They chased down the all-time wins record.
And it's a 2-on-1. Michael Jordan.
And finished the season at 72-10.
I never thought I'd see nothing like that, man. I used to see the bottom of my tennis shoes. I used to be standing out there.
Bags.
Where is he at? That must be boom. I'm like, oh, Lord.
Come on, Zoe, catch him. No.
They dealt with the pressure of trying to win 70 games in the regular season.
The greatest regular season team of all time was headed to the postseason.
Orlando Magic versus Chicago Bulls. We had beaten
I've seen
the
this
year before,
interview.
went to the finals and got swept. Came back, Michael Jordan came back stronger than ever.
The Bulls have swept the Magic. Jordan finishes with 45 points. The Bulls do it
45 points.
106 to 101.
And he missed the last free throw in order to keep it at 45 points, just to get payback for the comment the previous year that 45 ain't 23.
As the Orlando Magic have been swept from the playoffs for the third straight season.
Swept again. Michael, who's my fraternity brother, puts his hand on my shoulder and says, before you succeed, you must first learn to fail.
In the playoffs, Jordan was a dreadnought.
Didn't matter who you weren't getting anything when Jordan was around.
Jordan just looked over at Spike Lee and waved bye-bye. This one ends appropriately enough in front of New York's most celebrated fan, Spike Lee.
And through most of the country, really, is that these NBA Finals loom not so much as a competition as a coronation.
You know, with 72 wins, you know, all the consecutive winnings, games that we've won, but by no means do we want to do all that and then be the team that lose to the Seattle Supersonics in the finals.
Yeah, Golden State. It don't mean a thing without the ring.
And Mark, he has come all the way back to best player and MVP status.
And then he played a 63-win Sonics team and beat them in 6 games. No one ever took him 7 games in the finals.
Yep.
The Bulls were able to complete the dream season and win the franchise's 4th NBA title after defeating the Sonics in Game 6. Michael Jordan, once again named Finals MVP, his 4th MVP trophy in his many tries.
Watch this. I'm going to fly through the air. How about that?
He just puts it in one hand and takes it down the lane. Career high, 67 points, and you folks were here to see.
He was the first guy that would literally fly through the f***ing air, slamming in dunks. Where you would see it on the highlight reels on like ESPN, you'd see it on the news, and people would just be standing there shaking their head.
Maybe it was an innocent question from Michael Jordan. Is it Byron or Brian Russell? But it drew Russell's fire. Brian responding, is it Michael or Michelle?
Oh!
Now, on the one hand, you got to give Brian props for not backing down, but on the other...
By the way, who else misses Stewart?
That's Mike.
Stuart Scott, man. I love that dude.
Hasta la vista, baby.
Hasta la vista, baby. Yeah. Excuse me. Sorry. You've been erased.
There is a big story going around this building right now.
Is it a chopper?
Michael Jordan is sick.
1,100 fans in attendance and the 600 million watching around the world. Ladies and gentlemen, let's get ready to rumble!
That's awesome.
Yes. I forgot playing with flu symptoms.
And the Jazz not able to get to their offensive glass. Ostertag was great. Karl Malone's got the 3 fouls.
I mean, it was the man could hardly walk. He could hardly breathe. And he elevated himself.
Nice cut, Luke.
You give up, then they give up. You know, so I didn't want to give up. You know, no matter how sick I was, or how tired I was, or how, low on energy I was.
He's tied the game.
It's like the things that he does over and over again is like Michelangelo repainting the Sistine Chapel over and over again.
Near exhaustion, ready to fall over. He's got his team tied now.
When they called a timeout, how he came out of the ball game and plopped on the seat, and that's what he did. He just plopped
He
down.
won't even take the Gatorade.
He doesn't want to waste any energy. No high fives, no lifting water to his mouth. He is exhausted.
A heroic performance by Michael Jordan.
I mean, as long as he plays the game, he's going to amaze us no matter what.
Yes! They lead it! 38 points for the Kings!
Poor Stockton. Stockton's always on the butt end of these highlights.
They walked off the
Him
floor.
and Russell.
I'm not sure he had full mobility.
Looks like he's a boxer just hanging on along the line. Performance by the flu-ridden Michael Jordan. A performance that I think will go down as one of the greatest of his career because of the situation. It is all over. The Bulls have won the title by defeating the Jazz 90-86 in its bedlam here at the United Center.
Max, from a physicality standpoint, he was actually an underdog from the position of getting beat up. Jordan ruled.
Jordan with a takeoff and the crush.
The one time we played the Bulls,
we get off the bus. Before the game, Jordan parks inside his Ferrari. We're getting off the bus, and he's smoking a cigar.
Before the game?
Before the game. And he's like, who's going to check me?
Michael shakes the finger, and he finally got his dunk on Mount Matumbo.
Fun fact, he actually got his dunk many years ago, but Matumbo seemed to have forgotten about it.
Cartwright, off to Jordan.
Chuck. He's just staring down at him. What you doing down there, my friend? Sonic boom. I'm hooked on a feeling.
Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome once again to Bulls basketball, playoff basketball.
In his heart, Michael already knew that these would be his last games.
What's up, BJ?
And he just got better and better. I mean, he was, I've never seen a guy that I thought was as good as anybody I'd ever seen. 5 years later, he was 10 times better, and 5 years later, he was 10 times better. Game 6 in Utah. For the Bulls, a win would mean a championship. For Michael, it would mean the cementing of his legacy.
Inside, they've already begun the chant of beat the Bulls. Jordan for three.
What you do has to transcend the generations in order to retain your place as the GOAT.
All right, we're almost at the end, guys. Enjoy this last bit.
He's got 21.
Michael Jordan always took his game to another level in the playoffs.
Jordan pulls up.
Like we've never seen before.
And connects. 25 for MJ.
6 titles, 6 finals MVPs. That means it was all about you each series. You were the mismatch.
He's still Michael Jordan. Whatever he has lost, through fatigue, through age, through whatever, has only brought him somewhat back to the field. He still leads the field.
He became the most dangerous man alive.
Cross-court Stockton, a three! It's there!
Those 2 three-peats that Jordan has, those are hard to compare anything to.
None of us ever saw what he was going to do, and we thought he was going to be great.
Pippen into Jordan. Michael working
easy
on
two.
Russell.
Gotcha. I may call it easy, but not really.
With 45 points.
6
Gotta
NBA
get the ball
Finals
back.
MVPs without ever allowing a game.
Oh, got the ball back. Now I gotta hit the most clutch shot of my life.
Michael Jordan is the greatest basketball player I've ever seen. Better than LeBron, better than Kobe, better than everybody.
Jordan, open. Chicago with the lead.
Yep. And he did his coach proud. He held up his follow through on a shot. It's poetry.
Have won their 6th NBA championship, and it's their 2nd three-peat.
Look, the guy's in disbelief himself. Like, I can't believe it. What the hell?
He was, without a doubt, the greatest basketball player of all time, and he still is.
Yeah, 2025. It's still happening.
Brings it home like it should.
Man, what a documentary.
So, that's all, folks.
Dang. Oh, man. What a run. What a run this was. What a great documentary. What a great way to end it. Oh, boy. It's, I'm amazed at how many little clips in there I have not seen before. There's some cool footage that was shown in this documentary. And guys, before we get to the outro, the link for the original Joseph Vincent video is down below in the description. I highly recommend you guys checking out this channel. It's just I mean, if you're a sports fan and you miss those classic style documentaries we used to get, this is just channel for you. Like, absolutely. This is it's on such a professional level. I love it. Anyways, you guys, thank you so much for watching this whole thing with me. Actually, let me know in the comments real quick. Who here actually watched the whole thing, all 4 parts? I'm just curious for my own, like, you know, gauging everyone's interest. This was definitely fun for me. Hopefully it was the same for you then. What's to say? Was the GOAT, is the GOAT, still the GOAT. I think it's going to be a while until somebody comes around to do it. I mean, here's the thing. Because if I go back to how we thought before all this, like social media and all the nonsense, he was the greatest athlete of all time. Has there been an athlete to surpass him? Forget basketball now. Because all of us who are reasonable, like, we all know the answer to that one. It hasn't happened yet in basketball. Hopefully it does someday. But has it happened elsewhere in sports? Perhaps soccer, you know, like football. But chime in, you guys. If there's anybody you can think of in any sport across the world that is the greatest athlete of all time, that's not Michael Jordan, I'd love to hear it. It might lead me to some cool stuff anyway. So, guys, thank you so much for watching. I'm gonna get to editing and get some rest here. So, thank you for celebrating the 23rd with me and doubling it. Yeah, I'm gonna head out. Like the vid, subscribe to the channel if you want more content like this. Hit that subscribe plus if you want to support the channel, and hit that bell if you want to get notified for the next one. Everybody, be water, my friends.